This is the story of our Beth. Beth always loved her husband's beautiful hair, and the pictures she looked at now didn't seem to speak otherwise. However, the more she flipped, the more she frowned as she saw that over the years, the beautiful hair slowly disappeared. This is Mike, the hero of our story, Beth's loving husband. Mike had been shopping, another futile attempt at hair loss remedies. Our poor hero, visibly tired, has dozens of failed medications, which, though effective for others, didn't work for him. When Greg, Mike's neighbor, tells him about micro-point treatment available at Maine, he decides to give it a try. Beth is surely excited to see her husband with a full head of thick hair and his thin spots filled in. Mike was really happy with his micro-point for many years. However, as he got older, his hair thinned even further, making him no longer a candidate for micro-point. Now Mike is completely bald. The solution had been temporary, and so too the resulting joy. While coming back from work one day, Beth sees a sign that lightens her up. Without a moment's delay, Beth types in the name of her husband's potential savior. Maine Center for Advanced Hair Restoration is your one-stop solution to all hair problems. Our healthcare professionals have years of expertise in both surgical and non-surgical hair restoration treatments. Our surgical options include FUT and FUE. In FUT, a strip of hair is removed from the back of the head and then dissected into individual follicles, and those follicles are then implanted into the desired location. FUE, on the other hand, involves a robot that removes individual follicles from the back of the head and implants them into the area of need. No signs of surgery would be visible by the 10th day post-surgery. We also offer non-surgical options, namely PRP and scalp micropigmentation. For PRP, a blood sample would be taken from the patient's arm and rotated in a centrifuge for around 10 minutes. The blood would separate into three parts. The part containing plasma rich in platelets will be injected into the patient's scalp around 8 times for a year. Adding a cell to this mixture would make the PRP even more effective, and a single treatment would suffice in such a case. Another alternative can be micropigmentation, that is, injecting different shades of black into the patient's scalp to give them a fuller-looking head of hair. Beth, all pumped up, gets her husband to see what she found. Mike calls up the Maine Center for Advanced Hair Restoration and sets up an appointment. Dr. Burka and the experts there identify his problem and offer the available options. With resurrected expectations, our hero and his wife sign in for the treatment. Mike regained his hair, and Beth regained her smile, because much more had been lost than hair. Now he walks in dignity, and she strides in delight, as our hero and his wife enter the next adventure of their lives.